click on the start option, mechanical design, part design. Please check, are you able to see this software?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The part name we have to define here. This is the wall body. Insert our regular process, axis system, then current off, click OK. So the commands which we are going to talk today is a reference element. The toolbar name is this reference element. These are the three reference element: point, line, and plane. Point, line, and plane. So first we'll discuss about the plane. First type of plane is offset plane. So there are four different planes are defined: offset, angle, normal to curve, and parallel to point. Now I'm selecting this plane. One plane dialog box will appear, and just expand the plane type through drop down list. So there are 11 types of plane total. Take a screenshot of this. The types of plane, you will see the 11 types of planes are there. Take a screenshot. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Who is Coolpad guest? Please change your name. Who is Coolpad?
Yes, I will change.
Rename your name. Okay. So first option in it is offset plane. Select the plane here. Let's say it is the front plane I want to offset. So just click on it. So at a distance of 60, you want to offset the plane. And if you want to reverse the direction, you can do reverse like this, opposite side. And if you require multiple planes, use the option of repeat object after OK. Just click on button. Now one more dialog box will be opened here. If you click on that button, just a minute. Spacing is 60. Repeat object after OK. What happened to software? So it is asking to you select the object to repeat. It generally not asking directly, it will continue the entities. Just a minute, I check any other object. Yeah, here is the dialog box. So here it is asking you number of quantity, how much you want. Let's say it is a 5 and click on OK. So 5 entities are duplicated here. And I'll repeat this process once again. I delete this plane, select the plane, take this any plane and click the offset distance. Let's say it is 150 and click on repeat after OK. Click here. So quantities is asking to you how many objects you want to repeat. Let's say it is 8 quantity. Click on OK. And also ensure that create a new body. So one more geometrical set is putted. So here you see that entities are created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 9 along with the original. Okay. The next option in it is angle offset. Earlier we discussed parallel offset. Now you want to rotate the plane. Then angle offset is created. Before going to create that angle offset, I draw one feature over here to understand its effect. So suppose here I'm going to create one circular base profile and the diameter is 150 and I'm going to add a material to it using base command, which is a pad. Okay, so now I'm going to use one more profile which is on offsetted plane. Select this, click OK, draw a profile here, give the dimensions to it, exit. Now we'll add the material in the reverse direction up to next feature. Now this height is totally depends on the plane offset. So if you want to double click and change the plane, accordingly the feature is get updated. Okay. Similarly, we want to apply same this boss at angular position. So if you see it from the top view, you want to create the plane something over here, left side corner at 45-degree angle. Then what we need to do, angle of 45-degree. So how to rotate it? Just select plane command. Then type, you have to select it from angle normal to plane, angle or normal to plane, and just lock this option, otherwise it will switch back to the offset directly. So that's why I'm locking this option. Okay. Now plane type I have selected here, angle normal to plane. Select the rotation axis, which plane you have to rotate. Front plane, which is a YZ plane. So YZ plane is can be rotated about Y axis or Z axis. So I'm going to rotate this around the Z axis. So I select the rotation axis Z and reference plane is a YZ plane, and define here angle how much you want. Let's say it is a 45-degree, but we need opposite side. So type the value minus 45-degree. So this is angular plane is get created. This is similar kind of revolve option with rotation axis and the reference to rotate. Okay. So I'll click on OK. And now you create an offset plane. Which offset? Normal parallel offset. Select this plane. Click OK. And now you select here profile using position sketch. draw a circle, whatever its size, I'm not defining that right now, and add a material to it. But in the reverse direction up to next feature. So click on OK. Now you see it from top view, how it looks. So this another extruded boss is created at 45-degree angle. If you want to change that angle, then double click on this angular plane and define that angle to -60. Again double click on this angle parameter, let's say -80. If you take 90, then the perpendicular plane is created. If you take -90 here, okay, 120 -120, you will get the feature here. So how I rotate this, I repeat once again. I will delete this plane, click on plane command. I want to create the boss feature at 45-degree angle, so I need to rotate the plane. Which plane to rotate? A front plane. Then I select this plane here, reference front plane. Now only rotation axis are two. Either you can rotate the front plane along around y axis or z axis. Cannot rotate around x axis. Okay, but if my rotation plane is xy, then which axis can be possible to rotate? If you want to rotate the plane xy,
X and Y.
either x around x axis or y axis. The name of plane itself tells you rotation axis. Okay, along z axis xy cannot be rotated, doesn't see the effect. Okay, so I'm selecting only x and y. If I take the top view on the top axis coordinate planes, okay, so I'm selecting here this plane. So which rotation axis is possible? Which plane I selected earlier now? ZX plane. So rotation can be possible around, can you tell?
Z or X.
Around Z or around X. So now I'm selecting the front plane. So around the front plane, I want to rotate, let's say around Y axis now. And that angle is -45-degree. Click OK. And try to apply the feature here, but that feature is added from the top side. But from side object, we need to add the feature. That's why my rotation axis around it should be Z. So you see the side rotation. Okay, so now that angle is 45-degree. Okay, and offset the plane. Offset the plane. Which offset? Parallel offset. Select the first type, and this plane which we have drawn earlier, angular plane, you select it at the specific distance. Click OK, and there you draw the profile. And the material now, the reverse direction, and material is up to next feature. The angle I'm taking here -60. Okay. All right. But suppose this feature we want multiple quantity, 4 quantity, 8 quantity. Currently I required 1 quantity. That's why I'm taking angular plane and use this one more feature using pad command. Okay, but now I'm going to delete this. I can rotate the same particular cylindrical boss around a circular periphery. Let's check how much the diameter is here. It is 150. So now I use this pattern command directly. If you want multiple instances, so here is an option of pattern. Which pattern? Circular pattern. So to create the circular pattern, click on this. Object to pattern is this pad. Reference direction is around Z axis. You want to rotate. How much quantity we want, that you have to define. 8 quantity. Okay, and the spacing we want here equal. That's why I use the type of rotation is a complete crown. In the complete crown, you have to put only number on the quantity of pattern. Let's say it is a 10. Accordingly, within 360-degree, the spacing adjusted appropriately. You can check it to 6. You can directly enter to 8 number and click on OK. Okay, so this is the circular pattern. Out of that, suppose one feature we don't need, then you uncheck this using clicking on the dot option, and now click OK. This is get created. Double click if you want to bring back that instance again. Click on this dot. Click OK. Okay, so double click on this circular pattern. Now we want to increase one more peri. So use this crown definition, second tab, and number of pitch circle diameter is 2 I'm taking, and the spacing between that is 100. Click on OK. Double click on this. The quantity I can increase the crown definition to 3. So there are 3 circles is considered here, and click on OK. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 instances are created. This is first circle. Second feature create the second circle. Third feature will create the third pitch circle. Okay, and the distance between each circle is given here. It is 100 mm. Click on OK. So we don't need any out of it. Then what to do? Just click the dot. And see this OK. Right, you want to bring it back, double click on this, click the dot. Click OK. So I don't need multiple pitch circle diameters. Then you put the number here only one circle. Okay, so it will create it only these instances. So this is what about the circular pattern. The next option in the plane is normal to curve. Normal to curve. I'll store this file first. Day number 4. Okay, so now I'm taking the new file. Just use mechanical design, part design. Now we need to create the next type of plane, which is normal to curve. Suppose we draw one curve here. what is our regular process? First, you have to hide the planes by right clicking option, go to insert, use access system, current off, select this sketch, and now create an arc. Let's say that arc is this. So we want to create a plane which is perpendicular to this arc. So I select this command, the plane. I use here the type of plane which is normal to curve. Lock this type. Okay, don't forget to lock. Otherwise, what happen? Let's say if you unlock this, it will switch automatically the type as per your plane selection. If you use this option, and I'm using this plane. So here you see offset plane is considered, but what command I need? I need to use normal to curve. That's why it is better to lock this type. This option will not be switch automatically if you lock this option. Okay, don't unlock this. Just click here. It will be locked. Then curve you have to define here. This is the curve and the location of the plane we want here at this point. Okay, so this particular plane is get created. This plane is normal to curve, so you can create one more plane here. Just select arc and the point. So what is the use of this plane? You can draw the sketch on this and use the sweep command. Okay, so you select this plane and we want to bring this absolute axis at zero location. Then here you will find the origin option. Use the projection point and just select this point and reverse the edge. Now it will be the first quadrant. Click OK and draw the profile which you want. This diameter is 35 and I'm going to exit the sketch. Okay, and I love this plane. Now you can see that sketches get created like this, and this using this profile or sketch you can use the sweep along this guide path. So this we can consider the guide path, and this is the profile to sweep. Okay, the command name is different here. Instead of sweep that we called here in CATIA reap command. During the reap command explanation I will do this process again, but there we need such a kind of planes when you operate this command, which is the reap. Okay, so multiple planes you can create it here. One more plane, suppose you want, take this plane, sorry, take this curve and define the point location where you want to create the plane. Now something point I need it here, then you have to right click and add a new point on it, because there is no one more point available. By default 2 points are there. So I'm selecting here create point. The type of point I'm going to use here, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 types. Take a screenshot of all types. These are the different types of points. Take a screenshot of all points. Seven types. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we want to create a point on a curve, so I'm taking this option on curve and again lock this type. Select the curve and select the location of point. So are you find this option 210.77G? What is the meaning of that? I will explain now. G stands for this geodesic type. Or you see this type here. So this is geodesic and this is the Euclidean. So what is the difference between that two? Let us understand. One is indicating the arc length and another indicating the linear length. So suppose we draw the curve like this. Okay, now here is my point location. Here is my point location, and I started to count the point from 0 location, which is 0 0 here. Now you have to measure the distance between point number 0 to point number 1. So what is the distance between that two? Generally, how we check the distance, you directly take this dimension. And this dimension is, let's say, 80 mm. And such type of distance measurement we called as Euclidean, which is shown here. Check the spelling: Euclidean. Euclidean. But if you try to measure the same dimension as an arc length like this, now this dimension measurement is not a linear. Okay, and I'm measuring this dimension to 80 mm like this. So this type we called as geodesic. Just check the spelling: Geodesic. This is the geodesic dimension. So the arc length, if you want to measure, then that type is geodesic. If you want to arc length is a linear you have to measure, then that type is Euclidean. So that is asking software to you which type of measurement we need. So G stands for, this is the geodesic. So it is not measured straight linearly, it is measured angularly, sorry, not angularly, curvaturely. So you can see this is that arc length which is measured like this, not a straight dimension. But if you want to measure straight linearly, use this Euclidean option. So there is a slight change in the position if you change the type. You can see that. Or you see this effect? Geodesic have the same dimension but lesser value. Euclidean have same dimension but more value. Are you able to see that small difference? See now. I'm changing that type. Clear? Are you able to see that? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for linear dimension, you have to use this Euclidean. So distance will consider point to point directly, straight direction. And if you use the geodesic, it goes arc direction. Okay. So that length I'm taking here, 200, suppose. At 200 distance location, linear location, we want one plane. So click on OK. The point is created. And that location, the plane is generated. Which type of plane? Normal to curve. But if you want exact at center location, then you have to modify this option. That is through this option, which is indicated point here. Click on the point, and we want to use a percentage location instead of distance. So I use a geodesic and use the ratio option in it. 50% of the length we want, then the value become 0.5. So it brings to the center. The point is at exact center to the arc. Click on OK. The point is located the exact center to the arc. Now I need the point location 50% to the arc. Sorry, not 50. Let's say 80% to the arc. Then the value become point. How much? 80% value 0.8. 0.8. Click on OK. So here you can say this is my start point. So it is counted from where? Either from left side point or right side point. The green point indicating you. This is the start point calculation. Here is your reference. But I want to measure from left side point. Then you can change the reference point. Click on this. So this becomes 0 value, and from this 0 value, it is calculated 80% length. The reverse direction. Here you can see that. Okay. So in this sketch, if you see, the origin is located towards the left side. So where you want to origin, left side or right side, that you can define it through this option. Reference. So I want to use the origin at right side, and the direction is towards reverse. So I use the reverse direction. Now see this. This is the 80% length. So here you can define the ratio also. But if you use direct midpoint, by default it goes to 50% ratio. If you use 0.4, then you consider 40% of the ratio. Click OK, and that location the plane is get created. So while creating the point, you can provide the distance, or you can provide the location of percentage. Okay, so 0.5, 0.4, like that percentage location you can define, or exact distance you want, then use this option, distance on a curve. Distance on a curve, and that distance you can define here. So there are again two types in the distance. What are that? Hello. What are the types of distance there? Hello. Am I audible? How many types of distance are there?
True, sir.
Which one that?
Geodesic and Euclidean.
Correct. Geodesic and Euclidean. What is the difference between that two? Geodesic and Euclidean.
Geodesic means arc length.
Arc length is considered. And Euclidean?
Normal
Linear
or
length.
linear to
Linear length. Euclidean is linear length calculation, and geodesic means arc length. That is the main difference.
Sir, how to change zero location?
Zero location, you can change it to reference. Are you see this? Reference you have to define here. So this becomes 0 now, and change the reverse direction. So the point goes towards above side. And if you want to change the location here, this becomes 0. It depends on you which one is considered 0. Again, go reverse. And now ratio I'm considering 40%. Click OK. The plane is get created here. Even though if we expanded the point, you can show it here. This is the point. One more point, suppose you want to build, just click on the point, select this an arc, and location now you want to change. The 0 location will be the previous point, this point. So from starting 0 location this to this, I want 50% length. So it goes to 50% here, not at center, because the 0 location is this one. Preview and click on OK. The point is get created here. So in between this black point and previous created point in between 2 points. The 50% point location is something plot here. If you change to value 0.20, this is 20% length will be here. Okay. So between this newly created point, earlier point, and this black point, between the 2 points, this point number 2 is plot, not for the entire length, because the origin is changed for this case. The origin is this one. But if you take the origin counting location first 0 here, then accordingly it is considered the full arc. Now you change the midpoint, you will get the point exact. Clear? Understood these points? So on curve types we are discussed. Clear? The next type of plane, which is last one, parallel to point. Parallel to point. Okay, suppose we already created multiple planes over here. You want to plot the same plane over here. Then what to do? You want to shift this same plane on this point. Just click on this. Take this option, parallel to point. Parallel to point. Click on this. So select this plane, and where you want to locate this plane, just click the point. The same plane will be created here. Parallel through plane. Suppose there is angular plane we are created. I need that same angle here at this plane point location. How to take angular plane? Select the plane, choose the type angle plane, same front plane I'm taking right now. Reference purpose and rotation axis is, let's say, Z. The angle is here minus 45 degree. And now my requirement, this plane I should plot to at this location. Then I just click on this plane. The type you have to choose here, parallel through point. Select this plane and click on this. Even though you can click the point here, but I need right now over here. If you want to shift the previous plane to the next location, then this type of option is used, which is parallel through point. So there are 4 main types are common: offset plane, parallel through point, normal to curve, and another is angle normal to plane. First 3 options and last normal to curve. These are the 4 types are famous. We regularly need to use. Okay, now we discussed already about the point. Which type of point we are discussed?
On curve.
On curve only. So I will hide this and I introduce new reference set, geometrical set 2. See, multiple instances of set you can add it through here. Geometrical set. Okay, now what I need to do, I just hide this sketch. I want to use the point, but that point is now coordinate point. At the location of X, I need 250 distance. Along X direction, it goes 250 distance like this. Along Y direction, we need 600 distance. And along Z direction, we need here 90 distance. So this point is get created. It is a 3D point. So X, Y, Z location is given. And you want to put the axis system over here, then you can use that and define the origin on this point. Now my axis system is shifted somewhere location. You can show this. So this is what the default plane's origin location is, and I change the axis system to the new point. So now if you modify this particular x-axis, Then accordingly axis system is get adjusted. X I'm changing, Y is also I'm changing. See here. So plane is default 0 location here, but I'm considering my origin location or 0 location of model is here, and that location you have to build the model. Then you can put the points and put the axis system over here. So that is the benefit of axis system. You can move it any location, but you cannot move the plane at any location because it is a default one. That's why we are using the axis system always. Now it is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I again put this x value 0, y value 0, and z value 0 again, and again it brings to origin location, which is nothing but this default location. So that is the use of coordinate points. If you want to put the coordinates point at xy location, then use the coordinate point options. And earlier we discussed already about the on curve type. Okay, now suppose I draw here arc, which is already drawn here. Okay, now I need the center point mark over here. I will hide this absolute axis and the center of this arc. To find the center of an arc, just select the point and the type you have to select from this list. Which one you can select?
Circle, ellipse.
Circle, ellipse, or sphere center. Select this and click OK. That's it. The point is plotted here. Okay. So whatever the types regarding the lines that we will see in the next class. Again, line are also multiple types. Lines we are using during A to B conversions of plastic injection molded parts, that I will tell you later. The different types of lines. Again, it is used to define the direction of tools, machine tools. Okay, so we are talked today 4 types of planes and 3 types of points. First is coordinate. Maximum 90% we are using on curve type maximum, and our day-to-day regular practice we are using the coordinates and on curve options is important. And sometime if you want to plot the center of an arc or axis, use this circle option. Clear? Okay, so this finish our today's discussion point. Only line is pending. We'll see that line options in the next classes when the application comes, practical application come.
हॅलो सर.
So do you yes.
सर ते जॉमेट्रिक सेट म्हणतो ते आपण प्लेन आणि पॉइंट किंवा लाईन वेगळ्या
That is a
काढता
groups. And that is actually groups. You want to create a separate group to avoid a confusion. Okay, so these groups have 2 points. You want to create one more plane here in the same group. You can do the plane, and that location, offset location, you can say this one is that. And if you want to hide this and you want to create one more group, you can use this. So it create the multiple set of groups here, multiple entities set of groups. So here in this first group you can see just like next we are doing the grouping now for patterning purpose. Similarly here the reference are grouped together. So here you can see the number of entities are there. This 1 2 3 4 5 6 planes are there and 2 points are there. And for the better management point of view, I introduce one more group. Here are the three groups of points and planes is there. One more group you can do it here using insert geometrical set and give the name over here to geometrical set, that is GS3. At the time of surfacing, I will explain more about this, that if there are other options also, a geometrical set and order geometrical set, we'll see that the use of these two in the surfacing commands. Okay, during surfacing I will explain, but earlier you understand that it something related to grouping of entities. So you can plan accordingly. Suppose we are building the references 1000 planes, but you want to group 1000 planes into 50 sets. Then you can introduce a different geometrical set. One set have 50 planes, other 50 planes on the second set, other 50 planes on the third set. Like that you can segregate it.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay. Any question? So can I stop now?
Hello, sir.
Hello, yes.
So lab practice नाही का?
If lab practice is not possible today because we are working from home and entire institute is locked down today, every Saturday we have taken the decision